What's up, family? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show, where we talk about everything from football to baseball to basketball to boxing. And oh yeah, can't forget about our Dawgs Gators.
You never know what you'll hear from Kb Steveo, and you'll never know who you'll see stopping by to kick it with the guys.
So make sure you check us out live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube Live. Peace.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
Yo,
Hey.
yo. What's up, my boy? What's going on?
Nothing, man. Can't call it, man. Another beautiful day in good old hot ass Texas. It went from early spring to hot as hell summer, like in a no in between.
Yeah, bro, it don't usually last too long. It's already high 80s, low 90s, and it's only May, so I can only imagine what June and July gonna be like here in Atlanta. So it's all good, man. A lot of stuff heating up in this sports world too. You know, we're getting close to the football season. You know, the camp's about to break out soon. NBA playoffs popping off. Man, we got a lot going on. The WNBA, man, them girls beating up on the rookies. What's going on?
Man.
You see that?
Boy, they had
slam Angel Reese down by her neck. I said, ooh.
I said, come on, man. Don't do that to these ladies. Relax. Relax.
Yeah, man. But in bigger news, man, let's start off with our Dawgs and Gators. Your boy Billy Napier being sued over a failed NIL deal, $13.5 million with now UGA quarterback Jaden Rashada. Now, you're a Florida Gator guy. I'm gonna let you start and let you tell us what's going on. Give us the full story here, man, the background of what's going on.
All right, man. You ready? Have a seat. Grab your popcorn. All right. So, situation: Jaden Rashada was a circus of a recruitment. He went back and forth. He liked Florida, and then in the last minute, he went to Miami. He got a quote unquote a deal, like a $9 million offer. In the wee hours, we spun a block. Actually committed to us. Then he flipped to Miami. Then he came back to Florida, and we offered him $13 million. Supposedly, that was the rumor, right? He signs his letter of intent. Some things are going on behind the scenes with his agent or his lawyer, and his dad, and the lawyer for the Gator Collective. The lawyer for the Gator Collective is now at Miami. So that whole recruitment, there were a couple players who flipped last minute to Miami or for deals that were like, they barely beat us like 50 grand, 100 grand, like nothing big, but they just were the last call. So found out that the lawyer Heitner was actually a rat for Ruiz, who was the big booster for Miami. That's how all the stuff was happening. They were just trying to one-up each other. Ruiz was throwing money. Florida was trying to throw money. Last minute, Miami flipping them. Cool. All that happens. Rashada signs a letter of intent, and we think, cool. He has to register for school. Never registered for school. So we're like, clearly he's not going to be there, by this fall or this summer, whatever. Comes to find out that Rashada, the contract that was initially agreed to, wasn't the contract that was presented to him. So somewhere he got a contract that was worth $13 million, but I think the offer really was like $11 million. Still was crazy, but that was the initial thing. So he signed the contract for the $13 million. We never signed anything because we're like, that's not what we agreed to. We're not signing that contract. Like, honor the deal. Like, the lawyer put in the wrong figures. We're not doing that. So long story short, we let him go out of his letter of intent. He goes to Arizona State. He plays, doesn't have a great year. I think he has injuries, whatever. We don't hear anything about it. And
who is that?
and then we go back to him going to UGA. He gets to UGA. He's on campus for 2 days, and then boom, lawsuit. So you have people who's like, oh, Kirby put him up to it. Then there's realistically, this is something that's been in the works for a long time. He can't sue. The lawsuit isn't for a breach of contract because there was never a contract signed. He's suing for in a collusion thing, saying we frauded him out of money because he was guaranteed this 9-point-something million from Miami, and we made him and we convinced him to sign with Florida with the intent of not giving him anything. Like we were like, oh, we're going to sign you and not give you the money. That's what their argument is. The issue with that is you have to prove that Billy Napier never wanted you to be a quarterback at Florida, which clearly that's not the case. It has to be proven that we never intended to have money. The people that was over the Gator Collective, they were scrambling getting this money from boosts and stuff. I've seen screenshots. It was kind of public, unfortunately, how it was all going down. And then the final thing, Miami has to come out and Lifestyle and John Rubis has to say, hey, we had a deal for $9.35 million. The Florida took him from us and didn't pay anything. We gave Rashada's money to pay back the money that he got from Life Wallet. He got a signing bonus with Life Wallet. We gave him like $150K to pay them back. So it's not going to work out in a sense of he's going to get all that money. He's not. That's why he can't sue the school. He's still suing Billy. He's suing Hugh, the booster, and he's suing the guy that was over NIL. Hugh has been kind of distant from Florida, understandably. The NIL guy was fired like literally after that whole thing happened. And Billy Napier is in because he's the head coach. You literally have to have Billy Napier with the window, like holding the ID with the text message, getting the phone, showing that he sent a text message to somebody saying, or a voice recording saying, we're never going to pay this kid. Just get him to sign so he doesn't go there. You're not going to have that. But it opens a can of worms. So realistically, we'll settle before it gets any big. He'll get some money, but he's not getting a big thing. So,
I mean,
yeah,
if you owe me $13 million and I sue you, and
I owe you nothing. If
we settle for 2, if we settle for 5, is that still not a win for me?
It's a win for it's not it's a win in the sense of you're getting something, right? You're getting more than you got. However, you're not getting 13. And realistically, if his daddy wasn't as greedy as he is, he would have 11.
I mean, yeah, probably, but at the same time,
oh, he would. Like he would have 11 million.
We're not gonna say that. We're assuming that by saying that statement.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Okay, allegedly.
We don't know. Allegedly.
I
mean, he would have got 11. But just think about it though. This kid was promised something. So he says, him and his lawyer says, and I'm pretty sure they have it on paper. They wouldn't be saying this stuff or wouldn't be trying to take it this far if they didn't have it in writing. They're not just shooting at the star and hoping to land on the moon type situation. They have substantial evidence showing that you guys made a promise to pay this kid $13.8 million. And if you made that promise and then reneged after the kid got to campus or signed his letter of intent and then came back after that saying, well, that's not really what we meant. The contract was wrote up wrong. What's up, Auntie? Then that's different.
But that's not what happened. It was going on.
I mean, we don't know what happened yet, but it's a lot of people saying that this lawsuit is substantial. This ain't just a witch hunt for no settlement. These people want their money, man.
It is. They want what's promised to them. And the thing is that money was promised to them, and they're going based off of not what they agreed to verbally. They're going by what was on the paper, which is understandable. You're going by what's on the paper, but what was on paper isn't what was the real offer. That was done on the lawyer side, but there was no signed agreement. So that's why they can't sign for a breach of contract. This really is we're going to try to get 13 million. And in the meantime, we're going to try to make them look as shitty as possible. in the hopes that they settle. And like,
yeah, of course, going to settle.
Yeah.
This lawsuit helps you in no way at all.
Yeah,
No way at all. Even if you want to win, it still wouldn't help because it's going to expose your inner workings of your NIL. It's going to expose, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you guys are doing business behind closed doors if it goes to court. You're going to have to put in open record all of your business when it comes to NIL. I don't think no coach, no program really want to do that, or boosters. No boosters want to be on record saying, yeah, I paid this amount, yeah, I paid that amount. So you gotta sell this and get it out of the way. Does this open the door now for all coaches to be subject and all universities and boosters to be subject to this? I know we're gonna talk about later. The NCAA has now approved for these athletes to be paid by the school. So hopefully this will kind of dead that part. But do you think this is going to open the door now when we're going to see other coaches and other universities and other boosters now start getting hit with these lawsuits?
For sure. Like, you won't see the school because, again, NIL was always something that's separate from the school.
From the school. You're right.
You're not going to find anything to where a player's going to try to sue a school. That's how the schools protect themselves. It's between you and the collective and your agent. Be smart. Now, the issue is with the coaches. If you have coaches that's directly, now we all know that coaches have input when it comes to NIL. Like, that get that kid that money, get it done type thing.
Of course.
Now, I can see that. I can see if Billy was like the guy, like, hey, man, get it done. Get the deal done. I need him on campus. Get it done. Like, that conversation, 1,000% happened. Now, is the conversation in detail of get him on campus because we're not going to pay him? Like this thing, like if he's Billy saying get him on campus, then there's no argument for him being defrauded because we wanted him on campus. Their whole argument is we tried to prevent him from getting anything from anybody, and we were never going to pay him either. That case isn't going to hold up. But what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of players who were promised money, who maybe signed these deals and NILs didn't come through. So you're going to see a lot of these auto dealerships, the stores and stuff that haven't paid year 3, year 4. They're going to be like, yo, I'm suing them because we agreed, regardless of where I went to school, regardless of I think the deal's like you have to live in the city. Like one of Rashada's deals like you have to live in Gainesville. So technically,
nobody want to live in Gainesville.
Hey man, some people love it. But that's the deals going around. But it opens Pandora's box for people to get sued, especially the coaches that were hands-on. Because coaches, remember, they weren't supposed to be hands-on with NIL either. They were supposed to be like, nah, that ain't that. We don't deal with that. So if anybody has proof of a coach saying, hey, we're going to get you your $11 million, and they don't get it, that's going to open the coach up. That's going to open the coach up and the boosters up. The school, no, but it's going to be some things. So it's going to be interesting to see the fallout because you have schools like Tennessee, you have coaches like Lane Kiffin, guys like that were super hands-on with their recruiting, super hands-on with NIL stuff. That man, it could get ugly for it. Like this could be like the breadcrumb that started, but it's going to get uglier for some schools, guaranteed.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when you look at some of those schools like your USCs who built their program off of NIL deals.
They pull that Jordan Addison deal.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you look at stuff like that, the USCs. Imagine the deals that they signed, but imagine the deals that they didn't sign. You know what I mean? Imagine the stuff that they didn't really give into it, stuff that they promised they came back and said, we changed our mind because we got somebody else. So, yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a Pandora box that's opening. But at the same time, with the NCAA's new ruling of now these kids being able to be actually paid by the universities and having pay scales, I think now we'll get rid of, I don't say get rid of NIL, but you'll see NIL go kind of on the back burner and be more of an incentive-based type thing instead of we trying to just pay you to get here and then see what you do. I feel like NIL should have been more incentive-driven anyway. You should be able to produce on the field, then get paid, instead of me having to pay you to come. And what if you still a buzz? And I gave you all this money already and you've not stepped on the field at all. You see what I'm saying?
I think that's where it's going to be because, again, you couldn't pay for performance. Like the whole thing was working within the confines of the NCAA. Like, well, we can't pay for performance. We can pay for your image and likeness. So this card that you're going to sign is worth how much? It could be worth $5 million or $5. It's up to us to determine the price and the value of your signature. So that's how they got past that shit. But with this new NCAA ruling, it's going. I think what'll help is, I think you're going to see schools that have the money, like the Florida, like the Miami, like the Texas, like the A&Ms, like the big schools. They don't have to force money to players that's already on the roster. Now you can focus your NIL to bring in the kids, and then that 20. I think each school gets $20 million towards paying players, their athletes for the whole school, like basketball, football, baseball. Okay. And you're going to be able to pay your players there. So you can pay your players there, then give them a little bit on top because you have a collective. You know, you collect the money, pay a little bit over the top, but then the big boosters can focus on bringing in the blue chip guys. Because schools like Georgia, per se, and which I think I think the reason they sued now is because
don't put us in it. Don't put us
in
it.
No. It's not anything bad about Georgia. Georgia doesn't pay players on the scale that other schools do because they don't have to. Like, it's a very clean, clear recruiting pitch. Come to me, be developed, win championships. That's what Kirby can say to these players. Sure, we'll give you a little something, but what you get here, you ain't about to get. Like, what you get at these other schools, I'm not paying you all that. Like, you're going to come here to play, and you'll benefit from playing, but you ain't about to just walk in and take millions of dollars. Because you can't justify paying a incoming freshman when you got a senior that's going to be a top 5 pick in the NFL. You can't justify a rookie getting paid that much money over a senior. You just can't. So, yeah, man, it's going to open a lot of issues, man. I think the NCAA is just like, fine, y'all want it, y'all got it.
Yeah, I agree. Things gonna open up Pandora's box, and but I do agree with these kids getting paid. So get paid as much as you can while they gonna give it to you. You know what I mean? So I don't blame them at all. Be interested to see how this turns out with Rashada and Billy Napier and the booster that's involved. Anything to distract Billy Napier from being able to coach or do his job on the field, I'm all for it.
No distractions. We focus.
As long as Billy Napier can be tied up in court, matter of fact, you can put his court date on the UGA Florida game. I don't care.
No, we back.
Anytime you can take him away from focus on film watching or recruiting, let's go for it. So Rashada, I'm glad you did this. I'm glad you did this at the right time. Camp is getting ready to start. We're gonna have Billy Napier tied up in court proceedings.
Billy ain't going. They got a lawyer for that.
We didn't need this, but
Billy got a lawyer for that. He ain't worried about. You think he going to court?
You got to take time to talk to that lawyer.
Billy got 2 good suits.
Don't have to talk.
Billy got 2 good suits. He ain't going to no court. He got 2 good suits, and them suits ain't
the one he got hired in and the one he gonna be fired in. You right?
Nah, man. We back. We got players. We got players that's going to jail. We got players that's getting arrested. We got coaches being sued. People under investigation. We are back.
Oh.
The bad boys are back, baby. Yeah, y'all don't want y'all. Yeah, y'all should be nervous out here. I'm letting you know now.
NBA playoffs been popping off, man. Everybody had crowned Ant-Man, Michael Jordan 2.0. Everybody said he was the new Kobe. Everybody was he was talking about he want Kyrie. He ready for him. He locked that. He said he started a checklist. He had Jamal Murray, he knocked off. He had Booker, he had knocked off. And now he was going after Kyrie. And that ain't really worked out too well. But I say Kyrie has been cooking my boy. And I'm an Ant-Man fan. Y'all know Ant-Man went to the greatest school in the world at University of Georgia. So, of course, I'm an Ant-Man fan. I've been an Ant-Man fan since he was at UGA. So, the fact now that he's finally getting the shine and getting the stage and people are able to see what he can do is cool. I love it. His personality, you can tell he's a Georgia boy. You know what I mean? He don't care who he say. He don't care who he say it to. He going to speak his mind and let you know. So, I love Ant-Man. I just feel like he ain't got no help. Like, it's literally only Ant-Man out there that's really, really, really committed to being competitive and really balling like that. And when you playing like 1-on-5, because the Mavs play good defense too. It ain't like they're just letting you do what you want to. But I don't know, man. I feel bad for Ant-Man at a certain point, but at the same time, you wrote that check. So, yeah, he's not guarding Kyrie. And then when he do guard Kyrie cooking it. So, we knew he really wasn't going to be on Kyrie this year. At least I didn't think he was going to be on Kyrie like that.
No. But I get it.
I get it, but at the same time, I don't like. You don't have the team to talk trash. I mean, I think he tries to talk trash to motivate his teammates to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to get Cat riled up, but it don't work. So.
No, I think I think that's just personality.
Ant-Man been playing. Now, I did not watch the last game. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch the last game because I was
Ant-Man needed
that's Friday graduation day.
They said he was 7 for 25 this series or something crazy, like 17 for something crazy. I was just like, God.
I mean, you asked us, send Crystal the link. Let Crystal come on. We're gonna invite Crystal on. Come on, Crystal. Don't put your wig on real quick. Come on. Come on. Send her an invite, KB, in the background. We ain't gonna keep Crystal in the comments. We're gonna let Crystal come on if she wants to. But of course, 7 to 25. Woo! Yikes! She said Ant-Man need to play better. Yeah, Crystal, we're about to send you an invite. So we can talk about it. We're gonna bring you on for a minute. Go on, jump on that. Go on, get stuff together. Come on, you ain't got to cut your camera on, really. Just come on and talk about it. Yeah, we love to bring Crystal on, man. Crystal be like our basketball insider. And I want to talk a little bit about the WNBA because I see my girls get beat up on. Caitlin Clark getting beat up on every night. But Caitlin done found her rhythm, it looks like to me. Caitlin done found her stride. And then Angel Reese, what they played her, that play they did on her last night, bro, that was so dirty.
Boy, they some haters, boy.
Bro, they so dirty.
They some haters, boy.
She still up in the bed. So she ain't got to cut her camera on.
That's funny.
But yeah, Ant-Man, I think the Mavericks defensively, man, they're one of the teams that a lot of people don't talk about, but Dallas can play. And Luka, is Luka not the ultimate player who we thought he is? Let's put it like that.
I mean, Luka has been, for the last few years, people have been like, yo, like he gonna put up LeBron numbers and he stay healthy, he gonna do better. Like they've been comparing him to where LeBron, like 2 years ago, they were like, look what he did coming into the league versus LeBron his first few years. LeBron. He's a point forward. LeBron. Luka. Like that's been the thing from the beginning. So there's no surprise to where he, like what he's doing. Like he can score. Like we all know Luka can hit from anywhere and score from anywhere. We just know he ain't gonna play that much defense, but we know he easily can drop whatever he can score, do whatever he wants. Whenever 60. He wants.
That boy put up 61 in the A. So
easily could do it. And he got that game to where it's just smooth, like that Pierce, you know what I'm saying? Like older Mellow. Like it's just like even though he traveled on that last shot.
He did, bro. You see the breakdown when they showed it?
Yeah, but I understand that. Do you call it in that moment?
Yeah, if he do it. I mean, I'm just saying. And it wasn't like it was a controversial Euro step, drag foot type step back. He literally took 2 steps back and then shot and hit the 3. So it wasn't it was clear. It was blatant.
Yeah,
you know
it was.
I mean? When I first saw it, the replay, because again, I ain't watched the game. When I saw the replay, I was like, damn, they ain't called travel on that. Even if we at the park, KB, you calling travel on that one.
Yeah, man. Give me the rock.
Yeah, bro, you calling travel. Yeah, you gotta call it. You gotta call it, bro. You can't not call it. You can't. Hey. If it's a blatant travel like that, yeah, bro, that one got to call. But why would you put Rudy Gobert on Luka?
You saw did you see the video that I forgot to play in the background?
His teammate was like, oh man.
Like we know it's about to happen.
So he probably called the switch. They probably were not switching, but Rudy probably called for the switch when they came in. They set the screen, and old boy was probably like, "Oh man, this ain't gonna be good."
No.
So yeah, it was a switch. They switched. He switched him on there. Yeah, he switched. He should have went off. Chris, you can't switch in that. You can't switch. Double team him if that's the case. You don't switch though.
That's the issue with Luka. Because you go back to Kyrie.
Yeah, you blitz him. I'm not letting Luka go up against one-on-one against Gobert and no stop. Not on the last play. We're gonna double team. I'm not letting Luka get the ball. I'm double teaming Luka. Luka got everybody else can beat me but Luka.
And Kyrie.
You can't double team everybody.
Right.
So I'm just saying. Yeah, come on, man. You can't put Gobert on him. Man.
You're right. Like he just.
We knew what was about to happen. I seen it coming. I didn't see the travel coming, but I seen the score coming. I knew Luka was about to score or get fouled.
Do you think that this is the Timberwolves just the lights
experience? Yeah,
it's just the lights too bright. Like the Mavs haven't gone to the final since Dirk took them. But you have a battle tested Kyrie. You have a Luka who I just do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think they probably have more of the experience. And Luka clearly lives for this moment. Like he loves that. And
is Jason Kidd not putting on a coaching clinic?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Jason Kidd, like he calling all the right things, calling the right timeouts. He's challenging the right plays, bro. I just feel like
when do they go to the conference finals?
Who are you talking about? The Timberwolves?
No, go to Mavs.
I don't know if you know what Crystal over fact check.
Right, Crystal. Let me know what year it was. That wasn't the Heat year.
Yeah, she's talking about Dallas.
Right. When did the Mavs go to?
They've been to the Western Conference Finals before. Probably against the Warriors. I'm guessing against the Warriors. I mean, Steph has beat damn near everybody in the West in the finals, so I wouldn't doubt that. No other team has represented the West besides with the Lakers, Denver.
2022. Against Golden State.
Golden State, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
All right.
So this is not their first time with these. This is not Luka's first time. Jason Kidd, to me, is putting on a coaching clinic, like I said. Today is a game, though. You know what I mean? It's not a series to a home team lose. That's what I was always told. So.
Hey, man, I know they better wake up. They better wake up because I don't see Dallas being up 3 and then losing 4.
Speaking of being up 3, is this series over with the Celtics?
Yeah, man. We ain't want to see this anyway, man. This ain't what we wanted to see. I ain't heard nobody talk about nothing about this series. The only thing I saw was Mike Epps on the sideline and his Pacer stuff. That's it. Don't nobody care about the Pacers being in the Eastern Conference. Everybody wanted the Knicks versus the Celtics.
They did.
Nobody.
Everybody wanted the Knicks. Everybody wanted to see Bronson. But when Bronson broke his hand, I mean, at that point, it wasn't going to be no series anyways. I think we're all safe to say we do the Celtics coming out of the East back in January. So,
yeah, I mean, we felt, but usually they mess it up.
Yeah,
but
no, that's true. They don't have Doc Rivers coaching.
And we saw the team that did have him.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a big factor too. Now you got to think about that. Not having Doc Rivers coaching, that's the same. But I do expect the Celtics to actually win the championship. I think anything less than a championship for the Celtics is just.
I think if they do go against the Mavs, I think it'll be way more entertaining than if they go against the Wolves.
I think it's a good matchup either way, but I think just for like you said, mentality-wise, I think it'll be better for them to go up against the Mavericks. Yeah, exactly. This is time, right? Like if you don't win it this time, you got to really consider: are we really keeping this team together? But I mean, you got $200-300 million players. Should you not win the championship?
Hey, man, they got to. Oh, Porzingis going against his old team.
Porzingis is hurt.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Porzingis is okay. But if you do get Porzingis in there against the Mavericks, oh yeah, that'll be fun. Bro. That'll be fun. A lot of storylines. Sports be about the storylines. That's what makes it good.
I need the Mavs to win. I'm going for the Mavs to win it so I can go to the parade in my Mavs gear. Let's go Mavs. I have adopted them as my new favorite team. I've never had a favorite. I've never had a favorite NBA team, right? I've just been a fan of players, and I've always been with Team LeBrons. So when he's in Miami, it was the Miami LeBrons. When he's in LA, it's the LA LeBrons. You in Cleveland, the Cleveland LeBrons. You understand?
Okay. So but where's he going this summer then? Where y'all going this summer? Because LeBron did announce that he is going to be a free agent this year. So
I think he stays in LA.
What?
I think he stays in LA. I think they draft Bronny second round. Yeah.
No, okay, B. If that's the case, you just sign the extension. You don't announce you're going to be a free agent, in my opinion. It could be for money purposes. You know, sometimes in the NBA they opt out just to come back and be able to re-up and get a new deal, a new money type deal.
That's the only way.
I don't know about this one, KB. I think that man showed up in Cleveland the other day for that playoff game, and when them fans went to you know what I'm saying, talk about coming home. Hey, I think they might have gave him a little. You didn't
notice? Did you see that woman to his side? How miserable she is when she goes to Ohio. He ain't going to Ohio, my boy. He ain't. That's his agent. His agent said they stay in the LA. Now, the only way he has control and has influence is if he's a free agent. If he's a free agent, he can tell the Lakers, hey, man, go get him. Yeah. If you get him, I'll resign.
He's a free agent this summer, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. He has the power to tell the Lakers, like, look, I'm a free agent. You want me back? Go get Spider. You want me back? Go get whoever. Go get me some guys who can shoot the ball. And that way, because I can't play 35 minutes a game no more. That shit is over with. Like, there's no reason he shouldn't be playing, leading the team in minutes or damn near close. He shouldn't be. He like, go get me another score, and then I'll resign.
Spider said he want to stay in Cleveland, and LeBron can go up there and play with him.
No,
they have a team that is perfectly built for LeBron at this age, in my opinion. Because you still got Spider carrying most of the minutes. You might want to get rid of one of them big men. I think I probably keep Mobley and let Allen go if I'm them. That's just my opinion. I think Mobley is a better scorer. Allen might be a slightly better defender, but yeah.
It's going to be interesting. What are you
going to give up? What are you in LA? What's attractive to come out there and play at this spot? Besides LA, besides it being LA.
I mean, that's a huge part. The connections, the networking, the off the court money is bananas. But I think I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know if playing with AD is as desirable as it once was.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like you sitting there saying, okay, we got LeBron, he got another year or two, but me and AD gonna be able to run this thing. Hell no. You think you looking at AD saying shit, you might have 1 or 2 years left yourself too.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see.
They have to get younger. Look at the talent in the West, bro. The Lakers, OKC, Minnesota Timberwolves. Those are the team in the West that you gotta look at and be like, LA. We gotta get
they gotta.
Y'all want to go get Chris Paul and LeBron? Like, come on, bro.
They gotta get a lot of and then they'll have a lot of picks. It's just not a good situation. I would love.
I don't see LeBron going back.
I mean, LeBron could go back to Cleveland, and then he could go to Cleveland for a year. If they draft Bronny, he could go back for a year, have his out, his tour, one last ride for the city. You know what I'm saying? The father, the king hands it to the prince type storyline. Like,
you see,
I get it.
Said storylines, my boy.
The marketing is amazing. The storyline is just writing itself.
Do you see it?
Bronny standing next to LeBron while he's sitting on the throne. I get it.
It's writing itself.
But yes, I don't think he's leaving LA though.
Yeah, it's all.
But the only thing that's intriguing is that we know that it's LeBron last year to max. So wherever he goes, I don't think he minds being. I think it's one of those things like, look, this is my last year too. I'm not gonna be living here like that. I'm in LA. I will fly. Like, my family coming with me. I'll fly. If I'm in the West Coast.
That's why I feel like Cleveland would be the perfect spot.
But Savannah hated there. Savannah hates it there.
Listen, we got private. As soon as we get off the game, it's over with, but we can fly wherever. Yeah, it's 2 more years. and the Lakers said they want him to retire. Yeah, is retirement going to be put over winning the championship? That's my only question. Are we going to get to the point where this is just like LeBron's farewell tour, and we're not really worried about the games, or should we look at it as if they're going to try to win a championship for his last year and go all in type situation? I would hope the latter of the three, but at the same time, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going to be LeBron's about to turn into a sideshow, basically. Goodbye, LeBron. Everybody's gonna do tributes. Everybody's gonna be giving him stuff, giving him gifts, jerseys, and all that. Does he announce his last year, or does he just quit at the end of the season? What do you think when he finally does call it quit?
I hope he, as a fan, I want to see him get the pomp and circumstance. I understand if he's like, yo, I just want it to be over type thing. Like, I don't want to make it about me every game I go to. I get it, but I want him to get his flowers though. Like, we've never seen a player like this since, when Kobe left. But like, that was it. And when Kobe left, it was like I'm done.
Yeah, it wasn't a farewell tour. This is my last, you know what I mean? Like, Paul Pierce thought he was gonna get.
He said, you ain't getting no, they don't love you like that. You know that's gonna give you a tour. They don't love you like that. Yeah, he loves and LeBron does love the attention. I think the family, the optics of him coming on the court and smiling and talking to the people before every game, like, you know what I'm saying? I think this is going to be huge. And I would love for the last game to be, in Cleveland or, you know what I'm saying, like LA, whatever. But I think it'll be a tour. He should, man. Like,
I think you go back to Cleveland.
This is the end of.
You don't do that tour in LA. You go back to Cleveland for that tour. You sign with the Cavaliers for that tour. You do it as a Cavalier because you left the Cavs so many times to go do other things. At least give them people and them fans the ability to say you retired as a Cavalier. That's just my opinion. That's just I ain't got to do it. And I understand if you don't do it, that's cool. But to me, man, them people embrace you as a kid, bro. You put on for Akron. You always talk about this kid from Akron. Woo, woo, woo. You to me, you go back and you retire as a Cavalier, and you take your farewell tour with the Cavs. That's me. That's in my opinion. That is how I feel like it should be done. I understand if you don't. I understand LA. I get it. You won a championship there too, but you're the native son of Ohio. You are the Ohio. Besides Bow Wow, there's nobody else bigger than Ohio, from Ohio. Besides Bow Wow. So go do it the right way, man. Go back, get on the Cavs for a year, play your last season with the Cavaliers and your son, because I think the Cavs will have the ability to draft right. Do it that way. That's just me, in my opinion, man. Like you said, the storyline writes itself at that point. You got all the King and Prince. You got all that passing of the torch. You got all of that stuff you could use and narrate and use for a narrative, brother. I think that's the perfect way. That's just me. I would love to see him just re-sign with Cleveland and take his farewell.
And I think it's setting up for that because Bronny, he didn't designate as a two-way player. Mm-hmm. Like, he was like, nah, I ain't doing that.
I saw that.
And I was like, like, you're not about to get me and send me to the G League. You want me? You want me. So it's like, interesting. Because wherever you go, that means you're going to be on the team. And while I think they're playing down the whole play together thing because it would be a circus if they just continue to say how much they want to play together. I think they want to play together. I like a year.
Because you don't have the ability. How often do you have the ability? You got kids. I got kids, bro. I got a teenager right now, and I feel like, bro, this dude, he's turning into himself. You can see him changing himself. Like, how cool would it have been just to think about to play sports or play with your kid, man, at a high level like that? You know what I'm saying? There's no other feeling in the world. Probably Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. have that ability to say that they did that. But that's probably a high of no other, bro, to be able to have a teammate that's your son, and y'all on a pro team. So I know like you said, they're trying to downplay it. It's probably because he don't want the attention and the pressure on Bronny as much. And I get that. That's cool. You should have never put that pressure really on him publicly anyways, even make it where he has to kind of get to this level if everybody feels like something's wrong with his failure. But yeah, man, you can't beat that opportunity. That's why I think he opted out to be a free agent. I really do. I think they already have the plan in place. Dan Gilbert, they already had the conversation. Spiders stay there. You still have a competitive team if you add LeBron to the Cavaliers at this point. If you add Bronny, you might have even a good bench player, 6th man of the year. He gonna win because his dad said so.
Hey man, get him on there. Give him his 12 minutes a game, man.
He hit a few shots. That's all it takes.
Hit a few. LeBron drives, kicks out to Bronny. Bronny shoot the 3.
Who you made that
The
trade?
breakaway. LeBron throw the oop to Bronny. Bronny catching the air. Throw it back to LeBron. LeBron catching the
NBA Street.
Hey man. Hey.
LeBron's still 45 now. Damn, he's throwing it up and jumping too high.
And his actions still do it.
Yeah, man. But I really do hope that he finishes in Cleveland, man. That's me, man. I like good stories. You know what I'm saying? I like good stories. I like good storyline. Matt Ryan signed his one-day contract with the Falcons to retire as a Falcon. I like stuff like that. I feel like if you were drafted by a team, that team gave you whatever you needed to try to be successful. I feel like, hey, and you played at the high level, you won the MVP, Matt Ryan, you come sign back, you retire as a Falcon. LeBron James, sign you a one-day contract. And this, to me, are the Cavaliers going to be beat? Or can the Cavaliers be better than the Celtics or the Sixers next year or the New York Knicks? Probably not. So just make the money doing the farewell tour. You're going to sell out every night with LeBron there, his last.
Yeah, I think they know that. It's just, can you convince Savannah to be okay with him going to Cleveland?
You keep talking about Savannah. About Savannah. Some stuff be big. That we both got wives, so I understand what you're saying. 1,000%. But some stuff you got to put your foot down with. Be like,
hey man, that's why they in LA now. That's why they in LA now. What you mean? It was a family decision. Yeah, sure.
Hey man, don't do it like that. Caitlin Clark and Lisa Reed, man, we talk about. I know we put this on the topics, bro. What's up with the WNBA? Are they hating on the girls, or they just introducing them to the league, saying, "Hey, you're not gonna be able to get away with some of that stuff you got away with"? What do you think is going on with all the hard fouls that we're seeing? The taunting at the girls and the over celebrations when they do stuff to Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese. What are you taking, and how do you feel about the WNBA welcoming these girls to the big league?
Becky Hamm did an interview the other day when there was like, the league isn't against Caitlin Clark. Like, we need a Caitlin Clark, all that stuff. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
I ain't seen nobody toe slam nobody. That girl toe slam Angel Reese last night.
I think they've always been tough on the especially rookies, like just like any other league. I just think now we're glued in and we're paying attention.
Yeah, it might be
like
right.
we're glued in and we're watching. Like there's always been fights, dust ups, balls getting thrown at each other's face. Like they've been on some fighting stuff. The WNBA, this ain't nothing different. Like they always been physical. That you can go back and see some plays that be on sports and you like, dang, they doing that. But I just think that we're so glued into Angel Reese as a culture. We're like, come on, girl. And then Caitlin Clark, you're watching because either you love that she's struggling or you love how she's playing. Like
she ain't struggled these last few games, bro.
I'm just saying, like you love.
But she did kind of start off trying to find her.
People are watching, enjoying the struggle, but some people are watching, hoping that she ball. So you have two sides watching Caitlin Clark for different reasons, and I think that it's not anything directed directly to them. But I also think that just rookies, like you're a rookie, you're a popular one, we're gonna hit you a little harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not on a dirty thing, but just like, yo, we're gonna give you a little bit more of a hip type thing. Like, because you're the star guy coming in the league, like we gotta humble you a little bit. But it's no different than any other league. Like when you hear the NFL guys talking about when they were playing CJ Stroud and Baltimore was like, oh, you better learn how to slide, Rook. Come on, Rook. Like
yeah, but he proceeded to beat the hell out of them.
He did. He did. And that's what
dicing people up too, though.
And maybe that's what Caitlin Clark does. Like
she is. She
coming in and now she's in her
groove.
She's
been cooking.
Yeah. So, hey man,
it's good for the league, man. Yeah, like you said, like Ann Crystal too. There's more eyes now on the game, so now people are like, oh, this is what's going on. yeah, these women play, man. These women play, and they play for real. They take it serious. They're competitive. I didn't know Thomas was like the borderline dirty player, like she said. I can believe it though, because but she grabbed Angel Reese by her neck. But listen, I ain't think nothing like that.
Angel Reese ain't no little girl,
right, bro? And Angel Reese is not small, but she treated
her like little girl. Get off me.
Listen, and they threw out the game immediately.
Oh yeah, because But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good though. I think they know. I think it is what it is. Like, it is what it is with them. I don't think it's anything too crazy. It's just
it's just, it is what it is. Part of the game, man. Yeah, and she gonna get suspended. Now that's a little tough. That's tough. That's not personal. Even not suspending the girl for that. It's just a flagrant foul. Dang. Now that's a little tough. I wouldn't suspend her. Don't y'all start acting soft over there. Everybody wow. Flagrant too. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Throw out the game, but don't suspend her though. Oh man. So KB, you probably know a little bit more about this. You probably read up a little bit more about it than me, man. The NCAA has now changed their ruling where you can now, as a university, pay these players. What do you think about this, man? What do you think about? Well, tell us what you know about it and what you got going on.
So the NCAA, they all Power 5 conferences, all the teams in the Power 5 conferences have not teams, what the Power 5 conferences commissioners have agreed to pay their players. So I think it's like there's 3 court cases. There's 3 court cases right now against the NCAA from different like players, whatever. So pretty much they won. The NCAA is like, fine. I think they're paying back $1.2 billion.
Yep.
Something like that they're playing players past and present, like within the last 10 years of like royalties or payment, whatever. I don't know I don't know like the parameters for that yet. I think it's still kind of new. But the interesting thing is that schools will be giving they're part of revenue sharing, which this is what people talked about for once NIL happened. It was like, all right, they're going to start doing revenue sharing. They're going to have to start paying these guys part of these contract deals, these TV deals and stuff. So the schools are $20 million per school to pay their athletes. Now, how allocated?
Just football? Is that cool? All athletes?
It's for all. It's for all athletics. Just like NIL. NIL is for all athletics. However, you have to spread it around. So when you have a school like Florida, for example, you have a football team who is a prominent football team. They're going after big name players. They're expected to compete in SEC, all that stuff. You got to pay those guys. Basketball, they're getting good. You got to pay those guys. And you got to get guys on the team. Baseball, one of the top programs in the nation. You got to pay them. Gymnastics, you got to pay them. So, like Florida has the teams at Florida, they're all successful. Florida football has been the least successful thing there. And everything else they've been cooking, winning national championships and everything. So
football just can't get right, huh? They probably need to send y'all to the division.
Nah, trying to get right. But you have to share that money versus a school like, I don't know, a team like Georgia, where football is the priority. Football.
Yeah, you need to stop. See, I know you don't know nothing about the University of Georgia.
Y'all baseball team's trash. Y'all basketball team trash. Y'all track team trash.
Aquatics. Our track team is not trash. You need to stop. We just set world records with the I don't talk about the color, but the little Caucasian guy is breaking world records around the nation. He's a youth digger. You need to stop, KB.
That's cool, but they ain't winning no national championship, so it don't matter. He's a great individual guy, but the team ain't winning no natty.
Just won national championship. You need to go on somewhere now.
They didn't. We've been winning SEC championship for like the last few years.
I said national. You said SEC.
You got to get there. You got to get there. He might be a national champ. He might be a national champ in his race, but we the team.
You need to
Florida is the everything school. However, but you do have some schools who's going to have to allocate that $20 million. Very different. So again, that's where it's going to come down to your AD.
But they ain't giving y'all football players no money in Florida. Y'all ain't winning.
You're going to have to do something. So it's going to be interesting to see how schools allocate their money. If it's going to be public knowledge or if it's not. It's just
it's not going to be public knowledge. You know, it's not going to
but
be.
They can. But players are no longer amateur. Like you have to remove kind of like the amateur thing because now they're played. They are paid athletes. Now, how much everybody gets? How much do you? I think it should just be everybody on the team, every scholarship player on the team should get a certain amount. Like I think to make it even, like for football, you got 53. Was it 50? No, it's 80. How many scholarships is it?
85. 85.
Yeah. So I think all your scholarship players get the same amount. Your scholarship player, you get $75,000. You know what I'm saying, from the school. And then from there, everything else supplemented with NIL. But I think you come in and you pay just a flat thing. Now, that's up to the school and the coach to sell that. Being like, look, man, we're just going to pay everybody flat out. The walk-on guys that help out, we get, but
get beat up
but you're going to have guys like, say Anthony Richardson was there. This happened last year. You got an AR who's goddamn God's gift to quarterbacks and running and jumping like he's just.
How many games y'all won? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking. But
don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
He's a top 3 pick. So you have a guy that's a top 3.
Oh, now he's a top 3 pick, so that matters.
Yeah, he was a top 3 pick. So you got a guy that is projected to be a top pick versus a guy who's third string. I just think the easiest way is to just allocate money evenly across everybody. But that is just a fantasy, it's thing, but it's not. I don't think it's going to happen like that.
The money wise, like per team and per player. Maybe you do it by positions, football wise. You know what I mean? There's a cap for the football team, and every position has a cap. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's going to be based off, like you said, what do you think your weaknesses are and your strengths are as a team, and how do you allocate that money as a university across all of your athletics? It's going to be crazy. I don't think 20 mil is going to be enough, though. That's not.
I mean, but the rest can come from NIL. I think it's just, and again, 20 mil for the whole athletic department. So it ain't just football.
Yeah,
you gotta get that 5-star. Yeah, that 5-star point guard.
Oh, and I'm sorry, UGA did win a baseball national SEC championship and national championship within the last week, and they right now have the best team in baseball. So just help you out for your.
I don't know.
Fact checking you from earlier today.
I don't pay attention to them.
I know you know. It's okay.
I don't pay attention to the new money, but
the new
money. Man. I think
ain't y'all being sued because you ain't got no money?
We good. We got the money. We just not paying nobody no ransom.
Yeah. Don't be making promises. Don't be writing bad checks. That was he being sued.
Hey man, the check got to be written first. The check got to be written first. That's the problem.
Hey, the boy say y'all wrote the check. Y'all put it in the contract. You signed the paper that he sent back.
We didn't sign
13 mil.
We didn't sign anything.
You agreed to it.
We didn't sign anything, sir. Did we sign?
You ain't read it. You ain't read the paper. It's okay. I know you didn't.
We didn't sign anything. Sure, we might have said it might have been a gentleman's handshake. But when it came down
that's enough.
But you holding us to the contract, and we ain't signed it. You holding us to the funds. The gentleman contract was for 11 mil.
Billy Napier being fired is loaded.
All right, you
all this bad.
Go ahead and bring in.
You ain't winning. You're only gonna win 3 games this year. It's it. That's it. You can cancel Billy, bro, boy. Now my fear is y'all going out there and getting that dude from Colorado. Not gonna lie, I would not like that, but we ain't seen him win shit either. So
he's at Colorado.
Exactly. Florida ain't no better than Colorado right now, but I don't know if you check
Prime in Florida. Yeah, all right.
All right.
Yeah,
you keep holding on to that dream. You think he want to come out here and lose Kirby Smart annually? I don't think so.
Man, that man, he said, "I'm here. I ain't hard to find. I'm in my state."
He's the only black person in Boulder, Colorado with dark shades on. You right.
And guess what? He gonna have them gold shades gonna turn to that aqua blue shade.
Oh, see,
orange shade.
The colors don't even match Prime.
It do. You see them Nike.
Y'all ain't got no black.
Nike 96 and
going nowhere. They ain't got no black involved.
It's fine. It's black.
I got that one black jersey that y'all be trying to sport out there on Sunday night.
Prime can come and do whatever you want. He can come and make the jersey however he want. That's a coach decision.
You think so?
It is. That's why we got black jerseys. We've never had black jerseys ever. Billy wanted black jerseys. We got black jerseys.
Pretty sure some boost out that wanted black jerseys.
Hey, man, we're going to have some chrome. We're going to have some chrome blue joints. We're going to have some chrome orange, the icy white with the, hey, man, Prime about to come and swag it up if that's the case. So you ain't about to, hey, don't tell me you about to tow my, don't tell me you about to tow my Escalade and bring me a Porsche as a punishment.
Gainesville ain't that progressive. I just
hey, man, don't tell me you're going to tow my Escalade and bring me a Porsche.
I think Randy, what's his name? Randy something. What's that coach I had?
Randy Shannon.
He messed that up.
Well, he was at Miami.
Oh, I thought he was at Florida coach.
He was a position coach here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all ain't that progressive yet. I don't think.
It's all right. Hey, man, neither are y'all. Y'all still ain't playing no black quarterbacks.
Got championship.
Yeah.
Ain't Rashad black?
Did he play yet?
Ain't he black?
Did he play?
Is he black?
Did he play? Y'all have had black quarterbacks.
DJ Shockey one of the best in the ever do it.
Y'all have black quarterbacks.
Give me your quarterback of color that won the SEC championship. Cause we got DJ Shockey. Okay, all right, we're gonna move on.
No, well, you saying that won the SEC championship? I'm talking about that play. We've had quarterbacks that started.
DJ Shockey played for us, bro. What do you mean?
Okay, that won. I can name black quarterbacks that suited up and played.
He won the SEC championship with Georgia. What else you want?
Okay, and how long ago was that when he did that?
I'm saying it don't matter.
Okay, Kirby, show me his real Kirby. Start a black quarterback. You let Justin Fields walk because they ain't want to start no black quarterback.
Did Justin Fields go win a championship?
No, but he didn't do anything with Fromm either.
We went to the SEC championship game.
Okay, y'all was going regardless.
Because y'all trash.
We was.
Still is.
Hey, we'll see.
We'll see. We know what time it is.
Jacksonville.
Oh, boy, please. You won't see before that. Miami said they got something for your ass August 31st.
Yeah. I bet they do down there in Miami. We don't play like that.
Y'all play in Miami?
No, we playing in the swamp at 3:30. Prime time, drunkard time in the swamp. And yes, I'm gonna be there drunk and belligerent and yelling right with everybody.
3:30?
3:30 prime time in the swamp. Woo! They think it's loud. Like it'd be loud at night.
It'd be night. I would say if it was a night game, I'd probably be a little bit more worried.
3:30 at the 3:30 game.
3:30 still no. 3:30 is still a good kick. Don't get me wrong. So we got 12 versus Clemson, but we at the house. We right up the street, so I ain't really too worried about that. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna see Miami 3:30 in the swamp. Gainesville
with the
first
Tony game of the season.
My boy Tony gonna be there. My boy Kb what's his name? Kale's gonna be down there. Yeah.
Hey, it's about to get belligerent. I know I'm gonna have a lot of beer on my clothes. I'm gonna have to just like take just like a change of clothes just to be prepared for when the joint. And I'm just throwing the beer everywhere and it's going crazy. But we don't rush the field because we've been there before. But outside of that,
beat Miami. That ain't nobody worth rushing the field for.
No, it's just like one down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of money exchanging, There'll probably be some fist exchanging.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna be ready to fight. Whoever gonna lose gonna be soft. And I'm pretty sure at the end of the game, if you know that game over with, you know how them boys gonna get on the field. There's gonna be some personal fouls, a couple players thrown out the game. Gonna start going down in the stands. You know how it is.
Yeah. And I'm be right there.
Well, you got a show to do.
That's right. I'll be there. I have some sunglasses on from a hangover, but I'll be there.
Hey, so I think that's it, man. Yeah, man. I think that's it for today, my boy. You got anything else? I can't think of nothing else.
Nah, man.
Make sure y'all go to YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you go to Facebook and hit that follow button. Make sure you go to Apple, Spotify, hit that subscribe button. We're going to update those this week. I know they haven't been updated in a minute. Somebody asked me the other day, like, hey, man, y'all updated? We got to get some automatic. Maybe we get a media person.
Yeah, man, I just need somebody.
Stuff, man. Because me and KB, we still family, man. Still got family stuff to do. You know, the wives never have an empty to do list. At least mine.
Yeah, we got to get some. Kel, come on, Kel, let's do it for us, my boy.
Yeah, I think Kev's got time. He's a graduate. He's graduated. He doing them collecting military checks. I think Kev.
He got time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's it, man. Just Memorial Day weekend, man.
Holiday. I ain't got to work tomorrow. Thank God.
Man, me either.
Ooh, y'all gonna cut that grill on? What you doing over there?
Nah, I don't know if I'm gonna get on the grill, man. It's hot, bro. it's hot. It's hot. I don't know what I'm about to do. It's hot. I started partaking yesterday. I need to get some fluid and stuff in my body. I don't know if I need to be in that sun today.
I don't think I'm gonna get out there. My father-in-law's supposed to get out there tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna let him just do it. Usually I do my own, then we'll go to somebody else's house too. But I don't really see it happening for the day. Really, man, really about to go down here and lay my ass down for the day.
Yeah.
Today is a day of recovery.
Yes.
I had a tough last 2 days and went through a few bottles and stuff. So yeah, man, just gonna chill.
Hey, see it on my face, boy.
Woo. I might go out to the country for a little bit just to shoot some guns and stuff like that. We go to my grandma's house and shoot. But outside of that, but yeah, today is nothing day for you. Boy, I'm chilling out. I wish we had football on so I could sit back there and watch football. But
no,
it ain't happening. Yeah,
but that's it.
Shout out to the team, man. Shout out to everybody. On this Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial start of summer, as they call it. So, yeah, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button. KB, man, that's it, man. Take us out. We out here.
Hey, until next time. Later.
You know what I mean? I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.